Everything wasn't.
You weren't expecting the hype. Hi, Mom.
I'm also mom. Okay.
It's our mom.
So,
Wait, your mom. Can you make me use that?
Okay.
No.
So, my name is Cheyenne, and this is my studio, Frickbud Studios, and we host a ton of different panels. This is our third so far at Youmacon this year, and we are hyped to be here. This is our first time hosting stuff here, and we were not expecting a crowd like this. So give yourselves a round of applause, because this is amazing. Just a quick, so you guys know which character's who, if you want to get our attention. There's Purple Guy over there, Phone Guy, Foxy, I'm Toy Chica, we got Marionette, we got Bonnie, and we got Mike over there. And we also have our Laughing Jackson and Tuna down here to help hand out some candy to you guys.
So do I.
We have a bunch of fun prizes too. We've got some candy over there, we got some candy over there. We've got a bunch of pictures we're handing out, some sketches.
Freddy Fazbear Arcade tickets.
We have Freddy Fazbear Arcade tickets, and something awesome we got in the dealer room today we're giving out. This little mango keychain. That is the cutest thing in the world.
It's my wife.
So this one is totally being given out tonight. We have a bunch of fun questions, and the winners of certain questions are going to get prizes. So please stick around, because the fun ones with the big prizes are at the end. We give out the candy first.
I still want to fight it. Shay, there's still art too.
Yep, there's still art. There's 5 different pictures up here, and
I drew all drawn by Phone Guy.
Yep, so
My all for lovely. You want them.
so we're really excited. Just so you guys know kind of how this panel works, I have this giant packet of questions up here that my panelists up here also have, and occasionally we will ask them to you guys. And this panel is mostly run by you guys. We want you guys to talk and to tell us your ideas about this wonderful game. I'm going to start things off with a quick question. How many of you guys heard about the DLC patch released today?
Yeah, I did.
Have you guys heard about what it is?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah, all of us have been here without Wi-Fi. So, here's what it is. You can get, and Zach, correct me here. Go ahead.
Okay, so from what I read, I haven't got a chance to see it myself because I don't have FNAF 4 on my computer. But from what I read, it's not exactly a DLC, it's more like a patch, but it's also a DLC because you get the puppet, Balloon Guy, and Mangle in FNAF 4 now. I don't know, I haven't checked it out myself, so I can guarantee it.
Wait. Over here, you said you knew what it is. Are they?
They are all Nightmare versions, and there's also the Marionette as well. The FNAF also puts Halloween modes, so you have Chica and Bonnie as dwellers in a Halloween kind of area.
Thank you, random citizen!
You rock. Give him a piece of candy. Give him some candy.
Kendrick.
Huh? Sure.
Yeah, trust me.
Oh, wait. Over there, what?
There's also some cheats. Basically, you can have a map. I forget some of the other cheats. And then there's things that make the game harder, including a blind mode, whatever the heck that is.
That sounds terrifying.
It's not blind enough. And you can have them all on at once. So you can basically kill yourself by having like all 4 of them things on at once. So you can be blind and be like super nightmare mode.
That's terrifying.
I want a hunter mode, you know, where you're basically, like, it's FNAF, but like in a middle of the woods redneck house. And every night you get to hang ahead of one of the animatronics on your mantle.
That's the kind of content I'm looking for!
Like some of them actually are like in packs.
No, you don't get it.
One of them would be like Foxy and Mangle, kind of like a wolf pack kind of thing or whatever. And then, you have like all the different bunnies and stuff like that, or other ones. The Marionette could just be like, I don't know, just random surprise type of things. But Marionette does what
The police officers.
And why can't she go in the kitchen? You still hear Chica going in the kitchen. What is she making in there?
Wait, everyone has their ideas. Let's try to actually make it so we can actually hear each other, because we won't be able to hear you, and therefore you don't get prizes. Okay, what do you have to say right then?
Because they actually comes with 4 different game modes, including an all Nightmare mode, which has all the characters on the hardest difficulties. It's like the new 2020 hardcore.
Yeah, that was.
And
Yeah.
they switched up the Springtrap plush minigame with Balloon Boy.
And Balloon Boy
Oh,
is an
that's
asshole.
Yes.
PG-13!
Yes, unfortunately, this is a PG-13 panel, so we do have to censor ourselves. I'm sorry.
That's gonna
And
be
all
hard.
of a sudden, the plush trap toys skyrocketed in price.
I can't tell if anyone has their hand up or not.
Anybody back there?
Yeah, right there.
I got a question for everyone in the room.
Okay.
FNAF World, is it gonna stay cute and cuddly and all this stuff, or do we think it's gonna get slightly creepy?
I can answer that. I can actually answer that.
Okay, do you want the mic? Here.
Oh, please, yes.
Hi guys, I tried to do Amethyst, but I took off the gem here. I'm a huge fan ever since of the franchise and Markiplier playing. Who's seen Markiplier playing?
Hello, everybody!
I have.
Oh, hell, get it for now!
Yes, I hope he actually plays more of it. Actually, I saw. Okay, he did. I gotta catch up on that.
He actually played it.
So I actually looked on the site. It's actually not going to be a scary game. He is actually done doing scary games now. This one is actually just going to be a complete RPG game. He actually made them cute and cuddly for a reason, except obviously for the Phantom animatronics. And of course a little bit of a little Springtrap. He still kind of looks a little scary, but cute at the exact same time, so lots of love to Springtrap. And of course Withered Bonnie and everybody, but you know, they'll still be there and stuff, and you actually get to play with them fighting whatever it is that you fight. But he's done with scary games, and it's more of a fun, cuddly game.
Does that mean he's gone finally?
Actually, I don't know. The only ones they show are the animatronics. I don't know if they will actually have you, PG. I'm not sure if they will have you, Vincent, or which is the nickname we give you, Purple Guy. I'm not sure if they will have Mike, Jeremy, or Fritz. I do not know, but I do know that they do have the animatronics and they are playable.
Wait, okay.
Maybe they're the bosses.
Yeah, what if you're fighting against the humans as the animatronics, and you can like make your team of like RPG animatronics, and you're fighting against the humans?
Either that, or you start off with the like the first original animatronics, and you probably unlock other ones that you get to play as later on. You do get to play as Marionette. If you guys have not seen what the pictures look like, they look so incredibly adorable, especially Marionette. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a plush of it.
She gets candy.
I have an
Thank
answer to
you.
the guy's question, and I think it's going to be nice and cute and cuddly in the form of Happy Tree Friends.
We have actually a really funny theory. Here, Mike will actually meet you, so you can use the mic. And then you can go. It's not going to go any further.
I heard for the antagonists that there are going to be antagonists. He's going to be making a new batch of characters for the antagonists. So I've heard for that game. I don't know all the details, but that's what I've heard from a few of the theorists on YouTube.
Dude, that'd be terrifying.
Kids get candy.
Are they gonna make like Are they gonna make like new animatronics for you to fight against, or is it gonna be like humans?
Matt, I gotta lean forward. Red guy, yellow guy, blue guy. Fight me!
Different colors of humans.
All of the guys.
Oh yeah, there's still the pink guy. Wait, you have somebody say over there?
Yes. In FNAF World, everything has become cute, and the humans have become bosses. Does that mean that FNAF World would be sort of like taking place in all of the games, but from the animatronics point of view?
It's like
I think so, because you can play as the animatronics as the
Maybe they don't understand humans and they fight against the humans.
Right.
They don't understand them or something like that.
Okay, red sleeve in the back over there. Oh, you're Freddy. Are you Freddy? Yes, you.
Stand up, Freddy!
I don't know if anyone noticed this or this was just me. In the picture on Scott's side where all the plush versions, I saw plus trap, normal spring trap, but the next spring trap looked like a female version of spring trap.
Okay, I have to do. I'll go with you. Wait, is it okay? So all the animatronics have like only the female animatronics have eyelashes except for Springtrap. Like Plushtrap is not, like actually has eyelashes, except the Digi version doesn't.
Right. Well, what it is actually is, if you actually look behind one of them, you actually see like a cuter version of Fredbear, aka Golden Freddy. In this point, before he gets the endoskeleton out, what I assume the other one that looks like a female version actually seems like it's supposed to be Spring Bonnie before he actually turns into Springtrap. And then you have Plushtrap, which is like the babier version. So, there you go.
One big.
You're welcome. Back there. Way in the back, a Bonnie cosplayer with a light up face.
Spring Bonnie, Scott actually commented and said whenever someone said, are they a male or a female? They just said, yeah. So.
It's the same for Mangle too.
Yeah, same for Mangle.
Mangle should be a girl.
What is your gender?
Yes. Well, they are all animatronics, so the answer is yes.
I have a confession. I thought Bonnie was a girl until my friend told me.
I did too.
Go ahead. A lot of people think very enough.
Thanks, Mom.
Has anybody heard any of the Vocaloid covers?
Yes.
I think Kayuki should be should play one of the kids because Kayuki is one of the cutest and creepiest Vocaloid engine ever. So they should probably put that in as one of the kids because that'd be great.
Yeah, like think about it. Like, do we think like in the new game that anything's actually going to be voiced, or do we think it's going to remain silent? Like, I mean, obviously we get the phone calls in the game, but we don't really have like voices. Okay, purple guy, what?
I feel like they're gonna pull like a Twisted Disney World. It's a small world after. This is gonna turn all dark.
Thanks, guys. That's never going to leave my head.
Creepypasta. Over there. Yes.
I feel like it would be more like Pokemon where they make noises instead of voices. So more like
That'd be really weird.
I see what you married something, but it's not really like or like maybe the Animal Crossing.
I just have to point out the Freddy cosplayer right behind you has a squeaky nose.
Wait, what?
Look, guys, quiet down and listen. Wait, does Golden Freddy, does yours do that too back there? Okay. Stand up right there.
So, my question is, whatever happened to the surfer guy from the third FNAF series?
Yeah. Okay, so dude, what happened to him?
Nothing.
Fuzzy hat.
I believe that the purple guy, that he was the Shadow Bonnie all along. Like, yeah, he's obviously Springtrap, but I think he's also Shadow Bonnie because when the purple Freddy that shows up in the third game, he also shows up in the second game. In the back room where all the other animatronics are, he shows up as Shadow Freddy, and this is like. From what I believe, I think he is like the Shadow Freddy and the Shadow Bonnie were previous employees, hence why they're purple in the third game. And because purple is obviously like the sign that they were employees of the franchise. So that's what I'm thinking. I think that you know what I'm talking about.
Golden Freddy with the squeaky nose.
I have a really weird question.
It's Jeremy.
Jeremy! How did Puppet came to be? Because it seems odd that he had all these animatronics and suddenly a puppet.
Oh, lots of hands went up. Okay, way in the back over there, your sleeve is red, and you have a really pretty flower thing on your head, but I'm blind right now. Oh my gosh, you're adorable.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys know about game theory.
Game theory.
You might watch Markiplier. And I think the backstory for the marionette might be answered. Like the first kid who was killed, I think it has either gone into a Freddy suit or became a marionette.
Why not both?
Oh, way in the back, you're waving your hand like you got something good. What do you guys say?
What are you doing?
Okay, settle down so we can hear everyone. Okay, there's the purple sleeve right there.
Well, my brother pointed this out. You know how the kid's always crying?
Yeah.
Marionette looks like he's crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
I think Golden Freddy is the kid that died at the first restaurant, and Marionette is the kid that died in FNAF 4.
I was literally just gonna ask. What?
Okay, I was gonna add something.
Okay, come here. We have microphones.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Anyways,
So what I was thinking is, well, like everybody's all like with Fredbear, the little plush with the crying kid. Remember what you saw. I feel like the crying kid in FNAF 4 saw Purple Guy like putting a kid into the Golden Freddy suit, and that's why he's crying and has like the nightmares. And it's because he turns it into Marionette because he doesn't want the same mistakes happening over and over and over again. He tries to help the other kids, but he knows he can't.
I saw a hand shoot up. Yeah.
I feel like that theory it does sound good, but what about in 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 when you get the mini death game where you get to play as the puppet and it says give gifts and there's dead children in the room, and then the next time it says give life and it shows the marionette putting the masks on each kid. Wouldn't that lead to conclude that the marionette's been putting the kids in the suits?
Wait, first hand I saw Deadpool. I know your name, by the way.
thank you.
Excuse you, I'm Deadpool.
Oh, that's the first time you go. All right.
Thank you. Well, we don't know that the suits came alive directly after the kids were stuffed into it. So they could have been stuffed in and been rotting, and then after the puppet gave them life. And so they were all rotted before. Maybe. I might be wrong. Who knows?
Just pass it over.
And then I think for that is shoot, we're talking about the thing. Okay. Hush. Like, okay, so mind you, think of where the marionette originally is. Where do we see the marionette? Originally. Prize corner, right? So what do you think the marionette's job is to do? Give gifts. Give gifts, right? So the marionette sees these kids, right? And the marionette doesn't know what's wrong. So the marionette's like, okay, whenever I see a kid, usually sad, what do I give them to make them happy? Presents. So that's what the marionette tries to do. The marionette sees that it doesn't work. So the marionette tries to use his supernatural powers, realizing there's something wrong. So the marionette, knowing probably what that feels like, is giving the kids a second chance at having life. Now, I mean, the purple guy probably, no offense, purple guy, killed the kids, but Marionette is probably the one that gave them the new life, so then that way they can be able to experience childhood again. However, probably Marionette did not realize that that would probably keep their souls trapped. So that's my theory. But also another thing too, I wanted to ask if anybody knows of this Easter egg glitch to the Five Nights at Freddy's 4. If when you go to the one where you're at, I think it's Fredbear's Family Diner or the first, no, I think it is, or the first Freddy's Pizzeria, whatever. If you go to one area where it's with that golden Freddy thing and you go back quickly enough, you see the secret Easter egg of the purple guy actually helping someone in a spring bodysuit. If you look really closely with the kid, he's crying all the time, right? For a brief second, when you see that with the purple guy, he's not crying. Does he know the purple guy? Is he related to the purple guy? Does anybody know an answer to this or theory?
Okay, wow, there's lots of hands up. One second. I'm
the dad
okay.
wife.
Try to someone I haven't called on yet. Who haven't I called on whose hands are up?
The Foxy.
Foxy!
Hi, me.
Hi, me.
Okay, I hope everybody can hear me.
Here, one second. If you can come over here, we have a mic, but you have to come over here because the mic does not move any further.
Run down the hallway, Foxy. Turn the flashlight on him.
There we go.
Where's your flashlight, Mike?
I think at this point we can all agree that either Cone Guy or Purple Guy is the crying child's dad in 4. There's a big hint when you play the mango.